Hi, and thanks for joining us. Another edition of Money TV. Money TV, the program all about money and what makes it happen. I'm Don Balarjan. Well, who's keeping an eye on your bank? I mean, last week we had the failure of IndyMac Bank, and of course the news has been full of people standing in line as the FDIC has taken over the institution, people wondering what's happening to their deposits, people who had deposits in excess of the FDIC insured limits, wondering if they're going to see any of that money back. So who is watching your bank? A lot of people who have been concerned about their banking situation, maybe their deposits are in excess of FDIC insured limits, are going in and retitling their accounts, moving money around. It's been a very grievous and stressful time for people. But what we're going to do today is to focus on the positive. A lot of positive things going on in the markets, a lot of positive things going on in the economy. And we are going to give you a toll-free number, 888-259-4449. That toll-free number is good from anywhere in the world you're watching Money TV for free information about the exciting companies we'll be talking to and about during the next 30 minutes. When you do call, be sure and ask to be added to the subscription list of our Money TV newsletter. Again, 888-259-4449, or visit us online at moneytv.net. And our first guests this week are joining me in studio, two gentlemen with a company called Pro Motors Group Corporation, stock symbols PMGU. To my far left, Mr. Frank Colson. He is the Chief Financial Officer of the company. Frank, welcome to Money TV.
Great to be here.
Glad to have you here. And of course, to my immediate left is Larry Palmer. You're the CEO of the company. Good to see you again, Larry.
Good to see you again, Don.
Now, Larry, you've got something pretty exciting here. We've got the unit sitting here on the desk. You're involved in hydrogen assist, so to speak, of automobiles, giving them better gas mileage. Why don't you just give me a quick overview of what this is all about?
Well, to fully understand how the system works, I'd like to take you down the road of what's happening now in the engine so you can understand how our system helps. As we know now, we go and we fill up with gas, which is going out of control in price. When the engine burns it through the combustion system, as it comes out the exhaust port, it's only 18% efficient. So 82% of what you're burning is waste. And so now you have to have the almighty catalytic converter to protect the environment and clean the air. So why can't we do something with that 82% of waste? So what we're doing is we're putting a covalizer in with the fuel to kind of soften the fuel molecules. We're running it through a vaporizer, we're magnetizing it, and we're actually breaking the molecules down. We're ionizing the fuel. Then when we inject it into the hot engine, it acts like a catalyst and it cracks the fuel, is the process that it's called. So what we're doing is we're breaking the molecules apart and the atoms apart in the fuel. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to turn it into more of a methane, more of an ethane, propane, butane, more of a natural gas status. Now you have to enter the hydrogen molecules into the system to give those atoms something to hold on to so they don't just go back together into octane. And that's basically what we're doing. So now we're 60% efficient through the combustion chamber, which now we're much cleaner out the tailpipe. And as you know, in California especially, natural gas has very little environmental impact, and there's no smog laws in the state of California that affect us. So we think we're helping the environment as well as helping stretch out the fuel mileage, and we've had great success with this product.
Well, you've been running around in a Ford Fusion, and I know that we've got to look at that here. Normally a Ford Fusion, I think you said it was a 24, 25 miles per gallon on the highway?
Correct.
And you've put your apparatus on this Ford Fusion, and you're getting how much?
We actually shipped this car back to Newfoundland, New Jersey, and we converted it in one of the classes that I was in to become a certified trainer to actually certify technicians to install this product. And then we had one of our business partners drive it across the country with a witness and document the fuel mileage and the gas receipts and everything across the country. And we got up to 55 miles per gallon out of the vehicle, so we had great success with it.
Okay, so 55 miles per gallon. Now, this wasn't just coming down off the Rocky Mountains in neutral, right? This was the entire trip from New Jersey back to California.
Actually, we thought about that too. It's with two people, luggage. They had the air conditioning on. They actually went through some of the flooding in the Midwest, and they hit some tornadoes, some high winds. It was going through, hail and natural conditions across the country. So that was.
So essentially, you've more than doubled the fuel mileage of this typical vehicle by installing your apparatus. Now, Frank, let me ask you a question. This apparatus, how much does it cost to buy? How much does it cost to install? Let's talk about that.
Well, the hydrogen assist fuel cell is $9.95 for the kit, and you can purchase that online at promotorsgreen.com. the kit is $995, and it's recommended between $800 and $1,000 for installation of the kit.
Okay.
And that depends on where you go with your mechanic and what they charge and what type of car you've got. I mean, it's very economical, and we believe that the reliability we did across the country for 3,000 miles showing it.
So for a couple $1,000, you can buy, for less than a couple $1,000, you can buy the unit, have it installed, and essentially, if you have anywhere near the success that you're having with your Ford Fusion, you can almost comfortably say you're going to get 50 to 100% more gas mileage than you're currently getting. And at $5 a gallon, that's significant.
And we can bring it to market. That is just phenomenal.
Well, another good point, Don, is it's actually guaranteed, the product's guaranteed to increase by 50%, or it's 100% guarantee back on the parts.
Once again, the company is Pro Motors Group Corporation, stock symbols PMGU. If you'd like more information, you can call us toll-free, 888-259-4449. Gentlemen, where can people, I know you mentioned the website, where can people find information about the hydrogen fuel assist and where they can buy it?
Well, mainly, you want to go to the website, promotorsgreen.com. That'll explain that. It'll give you different interviews. There's a little video you can watch, and it explains on how this hydrogen assist fuel works more in depth.
Can pretty much any certified mechanic install this, or do you have to go to someplace special?
Well, it does come with an instruction kit, so you know, a good technician can install it. We do have a technical assistance network that's being set up as well, and there's a number, emails, as well as myself. I'm available for technical assistance as well. But we are going to have classes, and we are going to have training classes, so anybody that would like to sign up to be trained and certified how to install it, we're going to be announcing those classes within the next 2 to 4 weeks.
Well, you know, this is just amazing when I think about it, because, you know, nowadays when you go to a gas station, you know, it's coming up a Happy Meal short of $100 to fill your tank. And if I can get double the miles out of that C note that I'm throwing in that gas tank, I mean, I'm thinking about it. And when you think about how much gas you need to use over the course of a year's time, you know, $1,800 to $2,000 to put this into your vehicle, that's going to pay for itself relatively quickly.
Well, we think so. We're the first publicly owned company that's going to take this to mass marketing. We also have the marketing capability to, we're going to be the manufacturer out here on the West Coast. So we're going to mass market this across the country and help everybody out. In fact, we can ship this worldwide.
Now, one thing we should point out, even though this is called a hydrogen assist, you don't have to worry about hydrogen fuel cell stations. You just go to the gas station, you just pump your gasoline as always. This is not like a hydrogen fuel cell situation, right?
Correct. All we're doing is making hydrogen molecules, and you do have to add a little bit of distilled water occasionally, every 1 to 2 tankfuls, depending on the heat that you live in. If you're out in Nevada or Arizona, you may have to add it every tankful, but it's just a small amount of water you have to add.
Into your gas tank?
No, it's actually into the reservoir.
Into the unit, okay.
Into our reservoir,
correct. Once again, Pro Motors Group Corporation, PMGU, and if you want more information, go to their website, which is promotorsgreen.com, or you can call Money TV toll-free, 888-259-4449. Frank, Larry, this is, you know, to me, the right thing at the right time. I appreciate you bringing it here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
And joining me on the phone now is Mr. Rob Howe. He's